But while the world was celebrating the genius of Elon Musk, something very different was happening 7,000 miles away in China. A small battery company named BYD, short for Build Your Dreams, was quietly building its own future. Let me take you back to 2011, when Elon Musk famously laughed at the idea that BYD could ever compete with Tesla.
BYD is trying to compete. Why do you laugh?
Have you seen their car?
I have seen their cars, yes. In fact, at the Berkshire Hathaway meeting, I saw their cars. Tell me why you're laughing. You don't see them at all as a competitor.
No.
Charlie Munger, the notable right-hand man of the world's most famous investor, Warren Buffett, went on record stating, "I have never helped do anything at Berkshire that was as good as BYD. BYD is so much ahead of Tesla in China, it's almost ridiculous." Berkshire Hathaway made a $230 million investment in BYD in 2008, and by 2022, that investment had grown to over $9 billion. That's a 3,813% return on investment for Warren Buffett's company because he saw and understood the vision. While Tesla was conquering Wall Street, BYD was conquering supply chains. They weren't just making cars, they were building the batteries, chips, and the software that would power an entire industry. And that's when everything began to change. In 2024, BYD officially pulled ahead of Tesla to become the largest electric vehicle maker on Earth. Just think about that. A company, once dismissed as a battery manufacturer, now produces more electric cars than the man who made EVs famous. What's even more remarkable is how fast it happened. From 2018 to 2020, BYD's growth was remarkably stagnant. Then, as the pandemic reshaped global supply chains, BYD quietly doubled its output 3 years in a row, 2021, 22, and 2023. Last year alone, BYD produced over 4.3 million vehicles, including both fully electric and plug-in hybrids. BYD didn't just win because of subsidies or cheap labor. It won because it controls every step of the process. It makes its own batteries, semiconductors, and even the software that runs its cars. That vertical integration gives BYD a pricing power no Western automaker can match. While most American and European car companies rely on complex global suppliers, BYD builds everything at home at its company headquarters in Shenzhen. That means faster innovation, lower costs, and total independence from foreign bottlenecks. And now, the company is going global. BYD's sleek Dolphin and Seal models are flooding markets across Southeast Asia and South America, and the brand has its eyes locked on Europe. Just 2 years ago, not a single BYD had been sold in the United Kingdom. Today, BYD has overtaken not only Tesla, but also legacy brands like Honda, Fiat, Mazda, and even Mini, a British icon itself. BYD delivered more than 35,000 cars in the UK in the first 9 months of 2025, an incredible 880% year-on-year increase. Dealerships can't keep them in stock, and BYD just opened its 100th showroom across the country. For British drivers, BYD represents value and reliability, but for China, it represents something far more powerful, proof that a Chinese brand can out-innovate and outcompete the West on its own turf.